Okay, before we get into the lift, final product. I can tell you this smells so nice. I think this is like Chinese style or something. Yeah, all the fat is gone. Lean protein, guys, and this is going to slap. Whoa. Okay, anyways, let's get into the lift. I actually just love the journey to the gym, and I'm not talking specifically about, having to drive if you've got a car, driving to the gym. Okay, great, but I'm just saying in general. Like, I remember, for example, like the first thing I think of if I think of like walking to the gym, I think back to my second year of uni, just before I got this car. Actually, when it was winter time, it was freezing out, and you have to do the long, treacherous walk from the house to the gym in the middle of town. And I don't know, I feel like there's something about it. I can't really describe it. You guys will know what I'm talking about, especially in the winter. I feel like in the summer it's a lot easier, but in the winter, because it's so cold, I feel like there's just an extra, like, yeah, an extra bit of like grit and an extra bit of like character to go into the gym. Yeah, when it's like that. So maybe okay, I was gonna say I'd start walking to the gym again, but not in central London. I'm not trying to do that at these times. But yeah, when I think back to my Loughborough days, that sort of just, even just thinking about that sort of just hypes me up. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I love the journey. Just blasting music, getting in that mode, knowing you're about to get a great workout in. And yeah, speaking of a great workout, it is a leg day today. It's Sunday night. It's 10:30, so a little bit more on the later side. And yeah, legs. What's the plan for legs, guys? Actually, what do you guys squat when you're on a cut? Because I don't know if is there much point in squatting on a cut. I think there probably is, but I just feel like, obviously you're a bit weaker, and yeah, I don't know. Should I start squatting again on a cut? Things I love to squat, but like every few times that I do, my knees will start playing up again. They're feeling fine now. Probably won't be squatting today though. Although never say never actually. But yeah, do you guys squat when you're on a cut? Let me know. But besides from that, leg extensions, hamstring curls, adductors, calves. Oh, this morning, when you're laying there in the morning, and then you sort of stretch your leg or something, and then you get the worst cramp. I always get it in my right calf. So all day it's just been not hurting, but that feeling of just after you have a cramp and it's just there. It's just stuck in your calf. I rolled it out and stuff, and it feels a little bit better, but still feeling relatively tight. Yeah, calves, and then core work and cardio, like always. Pre-workout taken. I'm gonna go warm up. Quick weight update. 85.15. Guys, am I losing weight too quickly? Am I actually losing weight too quickly? Because I've lost over, some of this is going to be water weight for sure, but I'm down 3 kilos in 20 days. Tomorrow will be exactly 3 weeks on the cut. That's literally a kilo a week. Is that too quick? I don't know. Oh, there's a spider. Is that inside the car or outside? I can't tell, but yeah, I don't know, because I'm on 2.7k calories. It's not even like a massive deficit. But I don't know. This is, I suppose, one of those things that I am just working out for myself as we go along. Obviously, just my first ever cut. So next time I do start a cut, which will probably be, I don't even know how long. I'll be bulking till end of probably New Year's time. Just crazy to think about it that way. Yeah, I guess I'll have this experience. But yeah. Oh, and one more thing. I did not find a portable charger, but I stole my brother's. I didn't steal it. I asked for permission, but I've got his. So we're in another situation. And let me know if you liked the video yesterday, by the way, with the music style instead, because I could do more of those. If you guys prefer those, I can do that. But I feel like I just enjoy talking between sets and stuff. But yeah, 10:30. I'm feeling ready. Like I say, I'm going to go warm up, and I'll see you for the first movement. Okay, we're going to start off with leg extensions. Yeah, I think going forwards, primarily we're going to be starting with with quad work because, well, truth is, I was watching a Sam Select video yesterday and he was talking about, quads are, when you think of leg muscles, the quads are the first thing that popped to mind. And yeah, I mean, when you're most fresh, you definitely want to be getting the quad work in first. So I think over the next few weeks for sure, it's going to be like essential to kick things off. Yeah, long warm up done. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready to go. The warm up being only done 5 minutes on a bike, some static and dynamic stretching, and yeah, just a couple warm up single leg reps and sets and stuff. With stretching, I've done some research because I was intrigued. There's a lot of people that say different stuff about should you stretch before a leg day. Ultimately, if I just tell you guys, long story short, it's up to you whether you want to or not. I personally do it because it makes you feel better, makes you feel more prepared, and mentally, I just feel like I'm like less of the risk of pulling anything. So I always like to, but you don't have to. That's the bulk of the research. Or if you are to do more dynamic ones and stretches on, that's what than static ones, that's what people say. But anyways, I think 4 sets here, maybe even 5. We'll see. And weight might be a bit ambitious. This is 1 pin down from what I was doing peak bulk, so this may feel a little bit heavy. But, yeah, may as well try it, see how it's feeling, and then if it's too heavy, we'll simply drop it down. I don't think I'll show every set here. Maybe I'll only show 3 out of the 5. If I do 5, or if I do 4, I'll show 2. I don't know, but let's start off strong here.
Double 76. A defibrillator and first aid kit are available in a designated safety station located near the entrance of the gym. If you suspect a fire, press the nearest red fire call point and leave the building immediately. In the event of a fire alarm sounding, we're instructed to leave by a remote CCTV team via the system to evacuate the gym through the nearest and safest exit. Do not go back into the changing rooms to collect your body.
Set 5. These have been gruesome but great at the same time. Honestly, extensions, I mean, for now, honestly, one of a kind in terms of an exercise in the gym, in relation to how much they burn, but how good you feel after you've completed a set. Like during the set, it just feels like hell. Okay, you just want it to end, but if you actually truly push it till failure, the relief after you complete that set just feels great. But yeah, I've done 4 sets. In between sets, I'm getting my hip adductions in already, so that does do them right at the very end. And yeah, final set here. I've dropped the weight down by 1 pin, but put on one of these little plates. But yeah, weight wise, it's been feeling good. So yeah, final set. See what out there.
Oh my god.
The best bit of advice I can give when doing leg extensions is do the close your eyes glitch. When you think you can't get any more reps in, close your eyes, and somehow you just manage to do like 2 more reps. It works every time. 100% guarantee method. But yeah, quads are already feeling exhausted. They're already feeling very pumped. So let's move over to some hamstrings. Hamstrings, nice and simple. I think I'm going to do the same thing. 5 sets. Hamstrings, I think they're not as entertaining to watch, so I think I'll only show this set number 1 and set number 5. But I mean, yeah, the quads are already definitely feeling pumped. I don't want to just like spoil it or anything for the pump check later, but I'm seeing striations, guys, that I have never seen before, and it just goes to show, even though I'm dieting down now, my legs are looking bigger on the cut, just because I'm shredding that fat, and it's cool to see, and it gives sort of an extra little bit of a motivation for these leg days when you are in a cut, and that you can actually see something, because when you're in a bulk, so, I mean, you can literally go for like a month, maybe even more, of checking the pump of your legs on a like peak bulk, and you don't really notice a difference because your muscle is hidden by that layer of fat, and it just doesn't really look like much at all. But this is a fun part, and yeah, I mean, when you are in a bulk, remind yourself that when you do cut down, you're going to be seeing these muscles come through. So you just got to keep working, even if you don't really see that pump. But yeah, like I say, 5 sets here. Let's get into number 1. Okay, that's hamstrings done. I always try, actually for every single set that I do, to get some partial reps in, to get that final little squeeze, even if it's only like 2 or 3 there that you saw at the end. I feel like they also add up that tiny little bit more. But quads, hamstrings done. I think we should move over to compound movement. Okay, I don't know who was here ahead of me, but elephant out of the room. This is some bloody crazy weight. What's this? 75. What's that? 5 plate there. 80. It's a 10. I don't know. There's like 100 kilo on each side. Which, yeah, fair enough to that guy, but don't be that person that just leaves it there, because now I'm going to take all these weights off you, and I cannot be asked to do that. So, whoever done this, mate, you're strong, but you need to learn a bit of manners, I think. To be fair, every Sunday, like, everything's all over the place. I mean, look at this. You've got plates here, dumbbells there, you got those little dinghies there. I don't know, man. Some people just, I don't know, I feel like they just lack the basic manners. Okay, once again, I can't remember how much weight I have for someone to cut on this, so, I mean, yeah, this should be manageable for sure. We'll see how many reps can get. It's only 55 on each side, so it's not too much at all. And I've managed to finally get those weights off. And for one last time, don't be that guy to just leave all the weights on, especially on like a leg press, or like a Smith machine, or a chest press, stuff like that, where you have to take weights off to adjust yours, especially if you know that you're putting fucking 100 kg on both sides. But yeah, I think 3 sets here, maybe 4. We'll see. I've still got some calves to finish up on after. But yeah, we'll see how many reps we can get under this weight. Like I said, I don't really have any expectations, so maybe it's a good thing. I could go on a bit of a ramble here. Actually, we may as well. There's been videos on YouTube, right, where there's this guy. I think actually it was a Will Tennyson video. Shout out Will Tennyson, one of the best influencers on YouTube. Proper cool videos he does. And I was like, he got like 3 random lifters, and he blindfolded them, and they didn't know what weight they were doing on deadlift, I think, bench press, and squat, probably not squat, and squat I think as well. And yeah, and then like some people got new PBs and stuff because, like, you know, without them knowing how much weight they can do, sometimes what your brain can do is it makes you think that you can't push a weight when you actually can. And yeah, it's interesting the psychology involved within lifting. So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna destroy this set, see how many reps we can get, and yeah, that'll be that. So let's go into set one. Okay, I'm definitely feeling the fatigue from that quad and hamstring work prior to the leg press, and I've, you know, in the past I've started off with compound movements, so that I'm freshest on the campus, the heaviest. Recently I've been on doing machine work. I don't know what I prefer, honestly. The benefits of doing it the way I am today, I know my legs are fully warmed up, and my joints are warm and everything, so I don't have to worry about any of that, rather than if I was, you know, to start off with a leg press. But obviously the negatives are I can't push as much weight. But then you could argue I can't push as much weight on the leg extensions and hamstring curls. So it's a difference in priority. So I suppose, you know, a blend of both. Maybe next leg day I'll start off with a press movement, maybe even some squats. We'll see. But that felt good. 16 reps. We'll go for 2 more sets, and we'll be almost finished. Okay, we are done. That last set was a killer. I mean, to be fair, all sets were. I can't even think of what to say. Yeah, yeah, a great leg workout. All in all, we're gonna get a pump check before I do my calf work, because I mean, calf pumps are pretty cool to be fair, but we want to see the quads. That's the main thing. So yeah, let's go over to the mirror, see what we've got for, and of course, I'll be putting back the weights. Okay, I think the only downside to this mirror is it's not the best for leg pump checks, but guys, what are they called again? A tripod has been ordered. It's on its way. It should be here, I think, just after I get from Vasa. But yeah, let's see the leg pump. I can't lie, after I've done those leg extensions, I went to the disabled toilet to have a look straight away, so you can't really see too much. Hold on, I think, let me get a bench, that'll make it better. I know what, better yet, I don't need a stand. But yeah, I mean, the legs, like I say, these striations that we have now were not there just a mere few weeks ago. And that goes to show what happens when you start cutting that fat off. And it's very cool to see. Like I say, it almost serves as an extra motivator for the leg days, because you actually have a cool pump to look forward to, and not just nothing. Just otherwise, it literally just looks like you've got inflated legs, right? But yeah, a very good leg day. Like I said, I'm going to do some calves because clearly lacking right now. And yeah, a little bit of cardio. I might pass on a core work. I happily would do core work, but I don't know if by doing them every single day, the machine crunches, if that's a little bit overkill. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose I'll see. But I think most likely I'll see you guys back on the treadmill or in the car. Alright. Calves done. Just 4 sets of kettlebell calf raises. Oh, that's a bit too fast. I'm going a little bit slower today. I've been increasing the speed since I started the cut for this cardio, because I feel like I can handle it a little bit better. Yeah, it was good to see. A very good leg day. If I'm a little bit lower down than usual, that's because this phone stand, this phone charger, just holds the phone a little bit lower, because there's these really cool wireless ones, so I can just put it on and yeah, it holds the phone in place and charges at the same time. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do 15 minutes today, because I mean, after a leg day, my legs are already destroyed, and I mean, every step now is just that little bit more painful than usual. But I'm very good leg day, like I say. And yeah, I mean, it poses the question. I think this is what I'm going to title today's leg day video. Should you still be squatting on a cut? And this is not me like asking a rhetorical question. I'm genuinely curious. The only annoying thing is, and this is just me being stupid, like with squatting, there is a certain ego that comes with it, and especially knowing that I could squat a lot more, or I thought like I would be able to squat a lot more when I was on the bulk. I have to decrease the weight for the squats now. And just an ego thing that I just need to get out of my head. But I mean, yeah, I feel like if you had to summarize masculinity in an exercise in the gym, I think so the squat is the barbell squat. It's a pretty good one. So yeah, let me guys, I can't even speak. You guys let me know if you guys still squat when you're on a cut. I feel like the answer should be yes. Just literally, same as with any other movement, just go lighter in the weight. So, on that note, I probably will be squatting next week. My legs, we'll see. The knees are feeling good. That's one of the best things also. And same as the hamstring curls, because I've had some hamstring problems in the past, especially when I used to play football back in the day. So they don't always feel the best, but they're feeling great. Those sets of hamstring curls felt really good, so honestly no complaints at all. Like I say, no core work, because I mean, I don't know, the core's a weird one, because you kind of hear contradicting opinions. Some people say you can train core every day,
some people say treat it as any other muscle group, and it needs 2-3 days to recover. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth research. I've never properly researched it. I've only just really seen like YouTube and TikTok videos here and there. So I had to look that up, see what the best solution is. I'd imagine you need to give them time to recover. So in that case, probably will be doing 3-4 times a week, or just every other day, I think. And yeah, what was it to say? Yeah, new low rate 85.15. And like I say, I don't know if I'm losing weight too quickly on this cut. I was speaking to the security guy upstairs, who I mentioned a few times, massive guy, and I told him, and he said, don't really worry too much about the weight. It's more just about how you're feeling and how you're looking, which I suppose is a pretty fresh perspective, because I've always, or not always, but over the past at least year, weight has been one of the main things I've looked at when it comes to my gym goals, in terms of body weight, that is. Because when I was bulking, I always had a weight goal in mind. And actually, this was one I had a comment a while back, I don't know, probably like half a year ago or something, and they're saying, don't worry too much, also, about your body weight. Just keep bulking and see what that gets you. I feel like, yeah, that aligns with what he said. It's quite a refreshing perspective. So, I mean, yeah, I will be inevitably still losing a little bit of weight on the cut. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I want to cut for, because I come back from holiday 13th of July. So I go away this Thursday, Sunday now, I'll go away Thursday, come back next Sunday. I'll be back on that holiday Sunday, and then I don't really have anything to be shredded for, because it's cool, on holiday, be a bit more lean and whatnot. But I suppose, like for my own self, just to see where I am at actually, I probably will continue the cut just a little bit longer. I'd imagine end of July, that'll probably be the cut-off point, because that'll be how long? Yeah, we started 3 weeks ago. It is now the 5th of July. Something like, I can't remember. So it'll be just under 2 months of a cut. I feel like that's pretty much all I need at this body weight, in comparison to the body weight that I got to, because I'm not like fucking massive, am I? By any means. So I still need to put on size. I still need to grow mass, grow muscle. So I think what the plan will be is keep cutting, get to the end of July, see where I'm at, and start a lean bulk. I think I've definitely learnt some stuff from that first bulk, and I've definitely learnt some things and some new things I need to change and to implement going into this next one. Main things are just have to be getting that protein in, and I think 1 gram per body weight, is the goal. I think I'm going to be increasing that. I want even more protein, and I am going to be monitoring my fats also, because that's one thing I didn't do on the last bulk. I was just calories and protein, that's it. I want to be monitoring my fatness this next time round, because I want to make this much more of a lean bulk. I really want to be putting on as much muscle and as little fat on as I can. Of course, the fat will come. It's inevitable. Any bulk, if you're in a surplus, you are going to put on a little bit of fat. But like I say, it will be a much slower bulk, and just much more lean. It's crazy. I'm not even a month into this cut, and I'm already thinking about the next bulk. But yeah, you do have to sort of think ahead. But it's good. I've got this experience now. Proper bulking phase. Of course, it's my first ever cut, so gaining experience now, learning a few things. So yeah, in the future, changing my weight, cutting, bulking, it will just become easier as I've learned through my own experience. Because I mean, Sam Sulek talks about this a lot. He uses this analogy so many times. He says, teach a kid, or you can tell a kid not to put his hand on the stove because he'll burn himself, okay? Until they actually do it themselves, they'll actually realise the true consequences. So, I mean, yeah, experience is the best teacher. So until you actually do it yourself, I feel like this is the best way to learn, because of course everybody is different, you know. What may work for some people may not always work for you. There are obviously general rules that apply to everyone, you know. Surplus is you'll increase weight, calorie deficit you'll lose weight, but little ins and outs can definitely change from person to person. So yeah, I mean, going through these cutting and bulking phases, what that means is each time the next one comes around, I'll be more knowledgeable and be more experienced, and I'll learn from my mistakes, hopefully. But yeah, already 9 minutes. See, this is why I love doing these outros on the treadmill, because that 9 minutes went just like that. But I'm probably going to leave this here. Protein calorie wise, I'm on 140-ish grams of protein right now, so let's get another 40 to 50 grams in. Should be very simple. And calories, I am on just under 2,000. So yeah, 700-800 calories more to go with 40 grams of protein. Nice and easy ratio. I'll probably end up going over for protein once again, which I am more than happy with. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Tomorrow I have football in the evening, so maybe a bit of a later one, but typically on Monday nights I like to come a little bit later because it's a Sunday and it's empty. There are like 3 people in here, and I've never really understood that. Why are gyms always so empty on a Sunday, you know? And then all of a sudden Monday comes, oh, we have to get back in the gym. If you're skipping workouts just because it's a Sunday, I don't know, like you need to reflect on how badly you truly want to achieve your goals. Yeah, I'm going to do 5 more minutes on here, and that will be that for today. So just say tomorrow, and yeah, that's all I've got. So thank you guys like always for watching, and I will see you for that.